Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another podcast. I really liked the topic when I started writing about this. So to try and start, let's just go ahead. To start off, as many new listeners know, the newest Nintendo game, the Kirby and the Forgotten Land, arrived a few days ago. I tried it and it was great. Totally recommend it. But while playing, I was thinking about the older Kirby games I played and thought, maybe I should play them again. And so I did. So I want to talk about my history from Kirby games. Now to begin, the first Kirby game I played was Kirby Epic Yarn from the Wii. You start off as Kirby and the monster turns you and the whole town to yarn. You find a partner and he wants to save the world with you, so you go through all types of adventures using your new yarn ability. It was good coming back, especially since it was the first one I played. Pretty good adventure also. Easy 10 out of 10. Next one is Kirby Mass Attack on the DS, where another evil villain zaps, but this time Kirby cloned into 9 other Kirbys. So now you and 9 other Kirbys had to go on adventures that consider specific amounts of Kirbys and a lot of slinging. It was okay, but only because of trying to use my stylus just to throw one of them. It was very mildly irritating, but other than that, it was okay. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. The next one is Kirby Superstar Ultra. It was just a bunch of minigames that involved Kirby and the other friends. Not much an adventure, but pretty cool to play in the minigames. Another 8 out of 10. This one was the most memorable ones. It was Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Pretty cool adventure with a cool plot twist. They had so much stuff in there. There was cool games. Like, I don't know, but I remember there was this robot one and this ninja one. That's all I remember from it. But it was pretty good. There was even a practice room where you could practice your abilities on the enemies. Say you have a sword ability. You can use the sword ability to practice your, slashes? I don't know. Overall, pretty cool game. 9 out of 10. The next one, though, started to change some interests. It was Kirby Triple Deluxe. It was another crazy adventure, but this one had more abilities with stars that can move you from side to side in each stage. But I'm saying that, you know how, some of the games, you just, walk on one pathway? Well, this time, you can actually move behind it. Because, sometimes there's, collectibles and all that. It even had a cool villain, too. The villain was pretty cool. The same minigames also. The minigames were pretty good, too. I think they had a side adventure also, where you play as a different character. Also cool. So 9 out of 10 is what I'll give it. The following one is pretty cool too. It was Planet Robobot. Pretty cool adventure with new abilities, but what made it better was the robot. Kirby could jump into a robot and be able to control the robot to have stronger attacks. You can use the ability to make the robot have the same ability you have. Pretty cool average game with a cool upgrade. 10 out of 10. Next one's pretty amazing. Well, kind of. It was Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. The game was just Kirby made out of clay. That's just it. It was a pretty cool touch to the game, but what was more better was that you can move Kirby with your stylus and it made it look like it was a rainbow. He was just being carried by a rainbow. Pretty cool. You can also transform into objects if I remember. I think I remember you could transform into a submarine. And then trying to remember. I think a minecart? I don't know. It's been a long time since I played that. Other than that, though, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Only because the adventure wasn't really good. But this one turned to be pretty fantastic, though. It was Kirby Star Allies. Pretty amazing adventure, along with adding allies to your team with giving the power to change enemies into friends. You can even combine abilities together and make even a stronger combined ability. Say telekinesis with stone. Now you can use that telekinesis to move the stone. It was pretty cool. You can also use the flame fire, ice fire, electric fire, electric bomb. That one was pretty cool. It also had a side adventure as well. But that side adventure was pretty long. If you're into long games, I definitely recommend that. Pretty awesome game though. It had a wonderful adventure. I loved all the visuals in there. 10 out of 10. This last one might be very recognizable since I've already said something about it. It's also the newest game for Kirby. It's Kirby and the Forgotten Land, like I said. But this adventure is more different. The levels are all in 3D. You can literally go left and right finally. Like actual left and right, not like just 2D. You can actually go 3D. And like you can like see so much. It has great visuals with a lot of fun missions to complete for each level. You even have a little town where you can upgrade to make it better. There's like this little thing where you save Waddle Dees, and like by the amount you save, you can get new stuff. I'm not trying to spoil anything else. It just came out, so I'm like not trying to spoil anything. But out of the whole games I ever played from the series, it was so worth it to see this game. Overall, 100 out of 10. Well, thanks for listening to me and ramble on about the past Kirby games. It was pretty cool to write and talk about this. It's pretty cool that you can listen. So, thanks about that. All music that's used is owned to Nintendo. Because, wow, they make a lot. Other than that, see you next time.